Welcome back, everybody, to Girls Go Fast. This is our very last run of the evening, and I know we're all so excited to watch some Silent Hill Downpour. We'll do some more reminders, but one reminder is that we are raising money for I Support the Girls, which is a nonprofit that uses international network to provide essential items to struggling women and folks around the world. You can use !donate and !charity to see more. But let's get into this. We have UmbrellaJill doing the run. If you would like to introduce this wonderful game to us.
This is my favorite game. No, I'm just kidding. I'm UmbrellaJill, and I'm going to be playing any percent of Downpour. And I have world record holder Schmumbler commentating with me.
Hi.
And we're going to teach May how to play Downpour because she said she would learn it.
It's true.
Yeah. We gotcha.
My eyes are open.
Yeah. So we did unlock the special reverse ending, so we're going to be doing that at the end. But pretty much everything else we do before that doesn't really matter, so the rest of it will just be the same as the any percent run, so. And I will tell you to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. Can't wait for the official Crybaby VT Downpour speedrun. TM.
Heck yeah.
I don't know why we're hyping up this game. I mean, today we're hyping it up, but outside of today, this is a decisive game amongst Silent Hill fans.
You know what?
I think everyone loves it.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Pretty good. You know, it's the characters that make the game.
True.
Yeah.
Jill, how come you're not skipping any of these cutscenes?
It's all set.
I'm glad you asked. No, just kidding. So we just really love watching them. So we can't skip the cutscenes in this game, but I think it's fine, honestly. If you take the cutscenes out, it would still be like an hour and a half or something like that, and who wants to run for an hour and a half with no breaks? Having the breaks is kind of nice. What if you have to go pee-pee or...
It really is. The cutscenes actually make the run, like, super chill, but also, like, just as a fun fact, like, there was a Q&A that happened with, developers of Downpour in the past, and apparently, like, even during QA, you couldn't skip cutscenes, so God bless all of the QA people who had to watch cutscenes every time they tried to test this game.
I think one of the QA people has stopped by my stream chat a couple times in the recent streams. I don't know. Pretty sure someone's come in my stream and said that they worked on the QA a bit.
What the hell's going on?
I feel like someone said that to me, but I thought they were joking. Just like Downpour fan 95.
Well, you know, fun fact, Tom Hewlett actually watches a lot of speedruns for this game, which is great.
Oh, uh-oh. He's like, why is the streamer so obsessed with JP?
But yeah, no, for real. So like, the GDQ Downpour run, the Homepour run,
that was amazing.
We got a legit Tom Hewlett tweet for that run.
Really?
It was pretty wild.
Yeah, that was really cool. Actual celebrity moment. Celebrity schmumbler.
Who the hell do you think you are? When I talk to the warden,
But yeah, someone has been in my stream saying that they worked on the QA and we were harassing them, asking them what Devin Chatsky smelled like, and they were like, I never got to talk to Devin Chatsky. We're like, what? Why?
Not even a whiff? Just like one sniff. Not like a walk by, nothing.
I don't know. So, this part here, you have to do this little fight sequence with this dude in the showers at the beginning. You have to, the whole beginning where you have this, like, you have to fog up the cameras, but actually you only have to turn on 3 of the showers for the cameras to be fogged up enough. And then the amount of times that you hit this guy is a bit randomized as well. So there's a little bit of RNG here.
Yeah, also, God, I forgot his name. Wow, that's not good.
It's Murphy. No, I'm just
Napier.
kidding.
Napier, that's it.
Okay.
Napier, yeah.
Napier can just, like, teleport randomly, so thankfully that didn't happen.
I hate that. I hate that.
I've noticed, too, like, I've been testing the like, emulator out, and he seems to teleport more on the emulator than he does on console.
Oh my gosh. That's some fun for me to deal with.
It's probably because the game actually gets to reach higher than like 12 frames at certain
potential?
points. Yeah.
He was
Well.
always supposed to warp around, actually.
Okay, so no, like, actually. So Jill, you're playing this on the 360, right?
No, I'm on the Series X right now. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. So
I was gonna play it on the 360 when we were gonna do the race just to make it fair, but no, this is on the Series X.
So assumedly because of frame rate, the speedrun for the 360 and PS3 versus the like Xbox One versus the Series X are all like completely different because the enemies behave completely different based on the platform.
I've tried explaining that to people and they're like, that doesn't sound right. And I'm like, it's true.
Yeah, no, like playing on the Series X, the enemies are just way more aggro. They stay locked onto you for longer. And honestly, it kind of works out in your favor because it makes them more predictable. But it's also just weird because, like, if you play on the 360, they'll just lose interest in you, like, as soon as you get 10 feet away.
It's like there's not enough system memory to, like, keep them interested.
Yeah, like, legitimately in the first hour of the game, there's, like, so much different that can happen, and you end up saving, like, 10 or 15 seconds on the Series X just because you don't have to worry about enemies just forgetting where they are, and you can get around them easier.
Speaking of enemies, I found a new line to show you. My present. I brought gifts.
Hooray.
I love gifts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so the big shirtless dude in the prison, the one that sucker punches you to the ground. I figured out if you turn the camera to face behind you while he's chasing you to face him, he just stops chasing you at a certain point and just walks the other way.
Oh, you mean as you're running to the evidence?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I've also noticed that hugging the left wall seems to work for that usually.
See, that's why I
not
started
all the
messing
time.
with it. Yeah, because the left wall wasn't working for me since I started de-rusting. I'm like, I swear this used to work, and it's not working for me anymore. So then I started messing with other camera tricks, and that's when I discovered facing the camera at him, like, makes him get shy.
That's
like,
cute.
What the heck? Yeah.
The biggest, burliest man because he's like, there's 3 different kinds of prisoners and he's the biggest of them all. But just a
Yeah.
little camera shy. Don't mind me.
He's got
Don't
a
look at
little
me,
camera
please.
shy, yeah. So this is another fun part of the speedrun, is that the speedrun doesn't start until like 11 minutes in, and then we get like 1 minute of gameplay and then 2 more minutes of cutscenes. So you really start the game at like 15 minutes, and then there's another cutscene at the 16-minute mark. So actually, it's just
Yeah, I think in the first like 16 minutes of game, there are roughly like 2.5 minutes of actual gameplay.
yeah. Oh yeah, because then the one with what's his face starts at 16 minutes. Howie. Oh, Howie.
Let's get this done.
Very important dialogue
Oh.
coming up.
Yes.
Right, Blackwood. Yeah.
So important.
What we got here?
Pendleton.
Pendleton.
Stop! Don't spoil.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Yeah! We cheered.
You said the thing.
It's the most useless line ever. Stop him from getting on the bus. To tell him to get on the bus.
I mean,
By the way, just throwing this out there, this game was originally going to center around Anne, but they ended up switching it to Murphy because they didn't think a female protagonist would work well.
Not like the movie.
There is a comic
Okay.
of this game called Anne's Story that is based on Anne's perspective, and it's actually pretty good. And it ties up a lot of loose ends that the game leaves.
There's a lot of loose ends.
yeah, what happens to DJ Bobby Ricks? That's the biggest loose end.
Well, you find out.
Everyone
Do you
loves
really?
DJ Bobby Ricks. Yeah.
I think you do. It's been a while since I read it, but I think you do.
I've heard it has somewhat of a conclusion, yeah, after the monsters attack.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, Anne disappears during that moment as well.
Yeah.
It also gives you more context on JP, who is obviously everybody's favorite character in this game.
Yeah. I have a couple of new bit alert ideas surrounding JP that I have to do. No spoilers.
Aww.
Also, I love how in this game the bus driver is Koons, like Koons.
Yeah.
Very like misspelled
Oh, wait,
version of
Is that
author Kuntz.
Yeah.
But in the comic, they fix his name to actually be correct.
Tell me something, puta. That true what I heard about you? Did you really do it?
I really want to read
I was
this
just
comic.
about to ask.
Oh!
Isn't that house the house from Homecoming or something? I can't remember. Isn't
No,
the
I
Homecoming house in here somewhere?
don't know, actually. I've never heard that.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm making that up.
But I do know that that's supposed to be Murphy's house, and then you visit it if you do the theater side quest that we will not be doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just making up fake lore. It's fine.
I'm believing
mean,
it.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
I thought it was possible.
Well, Murphy does get to come home to his, well, not the homecoming house, but his home. We just don't do it here.
Is there a all side quest run? Probably not.
There is actually. There's a 100% run,
Yes.
of which there are like 2-3 people that have run it ever.
I can do it and be fourth. Let's go. How long is it?
No, you can do it and be second.
Please
If
do
you have
it.
a series
Woo!
console, you will be second.
I don't.
Put some ground between
Oh well, you probably still could be second because I've been working on the route for that.
How long
There
is
were-
it? I'm looking.
It's only about an hour longer than the any percent.
Really?
Yeah. The side quests really don't take that much time.
4 hours. Oh, 3.5 hours.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so the any percent record for this game is like 231-ish, and the 100% record right now is like 330-ish, and it's not optimized at all. There's this weird bug that happens where, like, the final drawbridge that you drop down to get to the prison, you can actually take a shortcut to get over there earlier, but if you do that, for some reason it bugs out the final dig spot and won't let you dig it. And I just need to figure out how that works. Once I do that, you can save probably another 30 seconds on that.
Down on the ground now.
I'm playing on the Series X,
Hands where I can
Alex.
see 'em. Do it.
Oh, yeah, this is one of the backwards compatible games, so
Ground now.
you end up saving
Lucky
a
us.
very good amount of time playing on the Series X, including
was trying
IGT,
to-
weirdly enough.
I was trying to remember because it's like 7 minutes, right, from 360 to Series X, and 4 minutes from 360 to Xbox One.
Save the bullshit.
Yeah.
Or I can't remember.
No, that sounds
Someone
about
asked me
right,
the other
because
day.
the One X record is about
This is
235.
stupid.
231 is the Series X, and then 240-ish is
get
the
yourself
360.
Shut up. Keep your goddamn hands where
Okay.
I can see them.
But yeah, even on IGT, which we don't use for this game, by the way, because it does not count the entirety of the Frank fight onward. Even IGT is
Yeah.
faster on the modern consoles.
I heard about that. It like the timer just stops
Slipping.
at like a certain point for some reason. The
Yeah,
Just
in-game
for
one.
fun.
it's because there's like so there is a stats menu in the options, but it only shows you the time of your last save. So the last before you meet Anne at the finale,
Huh.
which ends up cutting off like an extra minute to 2 minutes.
Yeah. You know, when I first played this, I hated it, but then I keep learning all this silly stuff about it. I'm like, this is kind of good. It's like it like goes all the way back around to being entertaining again.
No, so I'm one of the very few people that like unironically love this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's not good, but I love it anyway.
The strat I just used there's different times where you have to hit things or interact with doorknobs and you can actually grab them from a little bit away from it. It seems like each thing has a different space you can interact with it, so you sort of have to memorize how far away you can get from each thing. But yeah, it'll just zoom you up to it when
Yeah.
you go to interact.
Yeah, the other thing is like
These games are over.
after Jill like ducked into the back area, like after she dropped off the roof, there's a section that like forces you to walk.
Yeah.
But if you hold the like left trigger button, which is like your stance to throw your weapon, you end up walking a little bit faster. Normally the game at that point like prevents you from running and forces you to walk, but if you use that stance, you end up walking like 10%-ish faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that again here in a minute, after this cutscene. After this
Yeah.
word from our sponsors. No, I'm just kidding.
There
And then another
was-
thing that I did over there too is when I climb that ladder, I'm actually climbing the ladder off camera, which is a strat you have to use in this game multiple times, where the camera will be facing a different way and you can still move Murphy while the camera's not facing him. So if you can manipulate him in the right direction while the camera's not facing him, it saves you a little time from having to wait for the camera to focus back in on you.
But to each his own.
So there's also that.
I don't want any trouble. Just
I found that out on accident during not the final boss, but the plug pull-in stuff. I was like, look guys, I'm running off, and then I just got slammed in the face by I was
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Ironically,
there's-
the running off
Go ahead.
camera thing is the only thing that makes that fight like possible to do without stopping. But it's still really hard.
Yeah.
Afraid all the roads are out. Every last one of them.
After this cutscene, there's a chance of getting another little 2-second cutscene where it shows Murphy's face for longer for some reason, and I don't know why it does that.
Did you see it?
So,
Up there in the...
There's
just a
also
random
like
chance of a 2-second time loss here.
yeah, there's also like a very random possibility of getting a time save, because when the game fades to black, usually you'll just stay in place until the game actually loads in, but sometimes you'll be able to move during that black screen.
Since the accident.
I have no idea like what causes you to be able to move, but it's just a free time save randomly every like 10th run or so.
Good luck, Murphy. Hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. What's the name of this place?
What's the name of this place? Oh, yeah, we got it. That's the extra cutscene.
Just
Oh
wanted
my
wanted to
gosh.
mute for the camera for a second. It's no big deal.
Yeah. It just shows
I didn't know
his
that you
face
could even.
extra.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could. I don't think I've ever not seen him stare at the camera longer.
So here's another forced walking section.
Yeah, you can tell that Murphy is doing the throwing stance when he's holding the weapon up to his, like, the side of his face.
Cass? Oh, shit.
I'm gonna try to get that line I was talking about. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so normally what I would do in this section is I would actually burn myself on purpose, because this game has a weird thing with damage where when you're outside of combat and you're in caution, you run slower, but while you're in combat, you actually go faster. And it just so happens that going faster in combat barely beats out the slowdown that you get in the other sections in this opening area. So Jill says that she's found potentially a line that allows her to skip a couple slowdowns later on without taking that damage, which would be a hands down time save.
I don't
So
know
we'll see
if
how
I
this
can
goes.
do it. Yeah. I did it earlier when I was practicing, but I don't know.
This black hole is a recurring enemy, and this is what makes the damage boosting so beneficial, because anytime that you're running away from the black hole, you are considered in combat. There's also all of these boxes that you can knock over, but it's really not beneficial, because while it does slow down the black hole for about 3 seconds, the black hole just takes the closest path to you without any regard for walls or anything like that, so it doesn't actually slow it down. In fact, usually more often than not, it actually causes the black hole to be more of a problem.
No Dead by Daylight palettes.
Now, there is potentially one that you can do later that does help somewhat, but it's not like a strict time save, so it's more up to runner preference. I don't know if Jill pulls that one down or not.
Yeah, I'll do that one. I tried not doing it and I just get caught in the slowdown every time, so I don't know. I just get caught like bad.
This section is the big trade-off as far as the damage boost goes, because if you're damaged in this area, you're running pretty slow. So you end up losing time here, but making it up later. This is why if Jill can avoid some slowdowns from the black hole from getting too close to it later on, this will end up saving some time. Also, shoutouts to the very obviously licensed music that thankfully doesn't ever trigger any copyright strikes on Twitch, but probably is the reason why the game got delisted digitally.
No corn.
Shout out to these railings in these corners.
Oh yeah.
Which we
Murphy
haven't
has the
talked about
widest
that yet.
hitbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Murphy may have the flattest of rears, but it is actually the widest that you have ever seen, because his hitbox extends about half of his body width past him, and if it connects with another bit of collision, it doesn't just like collide and stop, they actually like intersect and get stuck within each other, and then Murphy's just stuck there for a second or two. All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Ah, music to my ears.
Shoot, I didn't cut that corner tight enough.
Oh, there's one slowdown. That's not the big one, though.
Shoot, I just had to move my camera too, which might make me not. Ah, yeah, I
Yeah.
got caught on it. Yeah.
That's okay.
Just wanted more Murphy screams. It's fine.
So, legitimately, the time difference between getting this perfect with the damage boost versus getting the slowdowns is only like 3 seconds, so it's really not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of
gosh.
things. Thank you for the bonus screen, Murph.
Yeah, the bonus screen.
Hey, if
Oh my
everybody in
gosh.
chat right now donated $1 for every time that Murphy screamed, we would smash that goal almost double.
You hear that, chat? There's a lot of screams. You get ready. What's your favorite Murphy scream? Is it the ah or the short ones?
No, it's definitely the word of the day, but we'll get to that later.
Oh.
Oh, that was weird. The first hit like didn't do damage. It seemed like.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. It's a sign that either your angle wasn't right or you were just a little bit too far away.
Yeah, I know if you have like a bad angle when you go to hit the boards, it'll only hit him
Yeah.
every other hit. Oh my gosh, that
Yeah,
drives me
which
nuts.
is real annoying.
Yeah. So this part here is a little tricky as well. After this cutscene, you have to go through this doorway, which sounds like an easy thing to do, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Fun fact about Downpour is whenever you go into a cutscene, it saves your orientation from before the cutscene. So if you hold the controller, no matter what direction you're holding, you're always going to move forward according to the camera direction that you were previously in. Which means that if you just hold right here, you're actually going to run straight into the enemy.
Oh shoot. I didn't have my finger on the run button. The line was good though.
It was good. And you didn't get screamed at.
Oops. My bad.
Also, yeah, as Kevin has pointed out in chat, the black hole enemy in this game is a direct reference to the red light in the corridor that you experienced during Silent Hill 3 for roughly like 10 seconds. They decided to make that
Corley's Haunted
an
Mansion.
enemy spanning across the entire game, because, you know, why not?
The most annoying part of the Silent Hill 3 speedrun, or one of them anyway, having to sit through that Borley's crap.
Aw, it's your drink time, stretch time.
Yeah, I
Though
see
it
And
does
it
get
doesn't even
really
count
annoying.
towards time.
And this, I love this little puzzle here with the butt on the left side, and then on the harder difficulties it puts a hole over the butt.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I just wanted to say that.
We have a donation from Kevin of $10, which says, I'll do my best.
Gosh.
This is for 10 of Murphy's screams. So, I can't believe you're making me do this. And of course, shit. Thank you so much. I hope I read that one well for you.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin
I wanna
knows.
grab that.
We have knowers in chat. I love it.
What's this?
I also love that you
you.
can turn around and put the prison outfit back on immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that when I'm not like grinding out for a PB because like it only saves like it only loses like 2 or 3 seconds anyway.
Oh,
Murphy.
oh. You wanted to go back to put the outfit on.
Oh, Murphy.
Ooh, how we gonna do? This line's looking okay.
We'll see.
Good, 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 good. Oh no!
Oh, it's because you said it.
I heard her
Oh my
scream!
gosh.
She doesn't usually do the lunge attack if she screams.
I usually try to angle to the tree branch and then go into running on the right side of the wheelchair tracks.
Oh, that would have been
Oh,
really
no.
embarrassing if that second scream hit you.
That actually, like, jump scared me a little bit. And we're up to the first mini-boss of the game.
The train?
Yeah.
The hitboxes, the hitboxes.
It really, I mean, this is like not even ironically one of the hardest parts of the game is just getting him back out of the tram.
And we do it.
Because not only does Murphy's hitbox extend past his like visual being, but so do the sides of the tram. So he's really like a perfect fit. If you don't get it like directly, then you're getting stuck. I actually posted a meme like when I went to visit Japan back in 2023 because I got on one of the cable cars going up one of the mountains. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, Murphy would sure get stuck here.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, I got stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even do this on purpose, I swear.
Yay!
No.
You did great.
You have to like push down on the stick as soon as the camera angle gets to the right spot. And I swear that's what I was trying to do.
See, people hate on tank controls, but that'd be a nice, easy out of there.
Yeah.
I don't think tank controls would save you here.
Well,
At least it would help with going in and out of windows and going up and down ladders.
That's true.
I'm a modern control hater. I'm so sorry.
Oh, most of the speedruns that I do, if I have a game that gives you the option between both, I always do tank.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another forced walking, and you can grab the door a little bit far away from it. My god, I can't believe I got
Alright.
stuck on the tree.
It's time. I hope everybody's ready.
Everybody's ready, yeah. Everybody's favorite tour guide. She's gonna tell us all about it.
Pretty impressive, ain't it? You might not guess by looking at it, but this place used to be filled with all kinds of visitors. Moms and dads and little kids and... Yeah, it was a really nice place.
I'm sorry. You are?
Name's JP, and that serves the Devil's Pit. 490 meters straight down to the blackest soul on the
Soul of
earth.
the earth.
90 meters straight down
The
to
deepest
blackest soul
limestone
of the earth.
sinkhole.
The deepest limestone sinkhole.
Look,
north of
it's fascinating, but
You haven't seen any other weirdos except for me, have you?
thing. You tried to kill me back there. You haven't seen anyone? I mean, strange wandering around here, have you?
First time visitor, huh?
First time visitor.
Listen, if there's a quick way out of here, I'd really appreciate it if you...
Way out? What good would that do?
What would I do?
Sorry. We, don't get too many visitors these days.
Right. Well, be seen.
If you head through the cavern, there's a train. Can take you to Hillside.
Those kids, they just love that little
Well, I
train.
tell you, all the kids, they, just
Tomias
that
loves
little train.
JP.
How about you show me?
Someplace I gotta be.
Someplace I gotta be.
I just want to point out, I haven't played this game in over a year.
So good.
Devil's Pit.
I was trying to work out a new line for this screamer the other day too, and I don't know. I'm just no good at this line here.
Yeah, it really just depends on how you bait out the attack. If you don't get the if you don't get a
Oh,
very
gosh,
specific
that was a
lunge
not a
attack,
good line. Ooh, it worked. I thought
yeah.
I wasn't straight enough. Oh,
Ooh, that's a scary throw.
that's usually where I go to throw it from, but I sort of took my time a little
I would be
bit,
so
just-
afraid of it, like going off the edge of the boardwalk.
That's where I usually throw it from. The axe sort of goes through a black hole over the bridge. It doesn't land exactly where you expect it's gonna land, so it's like...
Yeah.
And the reason we throw it is because when he falls down this bridge here, if you didn't, you would drop it, and then we would have to use a pickaxe, which would be much slower to swing than the regular axe. So here we go. There's also a chance that the axe can get stuck in the rocks, and you won't be able to pick it up.
Even though you can get within like half an inch of it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's like the game just deems it out of bounds and it's just like, okay, well, nope, can't grab it anymore.
Yeah, it'll literally still be sparkling and everything, and you can't pick it up.
This is also our first puzzle where the puzzle difficulty actually matters. By which I mean, it doesn't really matter. All that it does is just lose you time if you play on the harder difficulty, because there's a, like, wooden board that you have to move a crate under to prevent from dropping down on the harder difficulties, and that is literally it. Other than that, like, the combination of how to turn the cranks is identical.
This is another one of the differences too when me and Schmumbler play, because he starts from the left side and I start from the right side.
Oh no, I've been doing the right side lately. If I go to the left, I end up dropping the axe too often.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's because
Wonder
I'm
why.
too mash happy.
Oh. Yeah, you have to be really careful there, because the cancel button to stop turning the crank is also the same button as drop your weapon, so you could accidentally drop your weapon if you mash. You have to wait until the game accepts your input and then only click it one time.
Yeah, and since that first valve on the left is the fewest number of turns, it's just the easiest for me to accidentally drop the axe if I'm mashing.
Oh, I see.
I'm taking notes.
That said,
This is another-
this is a fun cutscene where you just do not want to touch the controller at all while
Yeah.
this cutscene is happening, because if you move anything, your camera angle is going to be just completely random coming out of the cutscene. But if you don't touch anything, it's always going to be viewing straightforward, slightly
Yeah,
to the left.
straightforward. So we'll see. Yep,
Yeah, like
that
that.
wasn't too bad. Oh,
Nice
that
two-hitter.
was actually good, yeah. I did an extra swing.
Typically, screamers take 3 hits to go down, but if you hit them with a counter hit, it does a little extra damage and you can knock them down in 2. Unfortunately, the game is very finicky in what it determines to be a counter hit versus just iframes. And there's our good friend. Thankfully, Murphy said his name, so I don't have to. No backpat today?
Yeah, I was gonna say another thing we could point out is, oops, I got stuck. How you use ladders in the game.
Yeah, ladders operate basically as cutscenes where the game locks your perspective as far as controls go. So if you enter a ladder and then the cutscene looks behind you, holding forward will actually make you immediately go back down the ladder once you get to the top.
And also,
It's a
there's
really
no button
fun way.
input to interact with the ladder.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, it's a really fun way to just lose time for no reason, especially when you're just like rubbing yourself up against the ladder and it doesn't consider you as interacting with it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a familiar face.
Oh, it's just you.
What are you doing, JP?
You know.
I've talked about this before too. It's like really weird that they built this little thing right here with this extra lip at the end of it to stand on. Like, why would they put that there? They're just asking for kids to climb over it.
The papers and stuff. People around town. My lawyers.
My immersion is broken.
I have a lot of questions about what they did here. that one's pretty low on my list, but now it's on there, thanks.
What are the other questions?
Oh, I don't know, maybe the roller coaster coming up. I know it's a minecart, but still. Why they have cool flashy lights?
It's just for you to enjoy the ride.
Those kids
True,
had
true.
parents that might disagree with you. The paper mentioned negligence.
It was an accident.
You were completely hammered. There were witnesses.
And how about you, Murphy?
Oh yeah, also, we could mention, so the part earlier where we were,
Anybody that didn't deserve
where we helped Anne, or attempted to, and this one here is going to give us another choice whether to help or not help JP. There's like a little bit of a karma system in the game that helps determine your endings. It also counts when you kill or don't kill enemies all the way.
Can you?
I didn't know about the killing part. I thought it was only the...
That's why it makes
Yeah,
that like
there's-
boom sound when you kill them.
Yeah, there's actually like a specific ending for doing both of the quote-unquote bad decisions, but still getting good enough karma to get a good ending.
Huh. Not to be a hater, but all of these endings do make me a little... they make my brow a little angry when I think about them.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a... You're like playing it, and then after your ending, you're sitting there and you're like, wait, but then how did... let's not spoil. I think everyone should play this game, but you get an ending and you're like, but how did... But that doesn't... No spoil. We should all play this. At least to
This
hear the
game-
corn song.
This game is worth it for the surprise ending, which is, in my opinion, the best joke ending of the franchise.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. it's
Which
pretty
does
good.
require you to play it twice, but hear me out. Worth it. Also, we've met one friend. Here's another. This is our raspberry
Here's our other
variant.
friend. Yeah, I go to the right side on this one. We'll see if this pans out.
Oh, you actually hit him.
Nice.
He did not hit you back. That's very good.
Sometimes he'll jump on your head.
Sometimes he'll jump on your head, and then while you're being knocked down, you still can interact with the TNT box. Just like fly into the lever.
Oh, I think I've had that happen like once. Okay, not too bad.
Nice. What a camera angle.
Yeah, I was trying to look down and not really face the
Kevin.
enemy there.
No,
You are
no,
getting
it's just...
so ahead of yourself.
One day you'll see this all come together.
The monster sassy little sidestep, yeah. That guy can really block your path and just not get out of the way sometimes. But it's, I don't know. It's hard to go the right direction when you're looking at the ground.
Yeah.
And then this enemy coming up here, I'm gonna try to bait her and then run past. because you can't
Oh.
interact with this panel if she's.
You're doing the yellow strat. All right,
Let's see.
that looks good.
This must be the translator told me about.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so you can't interact with these buttons if she's attacking you. So you have to try to bait her up the stairs and then you can run past. Or you can swing at her. You can knock her down and then go. Oh,
Yeah,
just,
that's
just see her on the side there. Bye!
that's like the beginner's speedrunner strat is just to go ahead and attack her and knock her down in 2 hits like the previous one. But it is just a little bit faster to yellow it and just hopefully not still be aggro by the time you reach the buttons.
Yeah. It's like a 10-second time save sometimes, I feel like. Sometimes she's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Also, I feel like this
so-
is Downpour's equivalent of the Borley Mansion.
I was just about to
Yeah.
ask, which is less annoying?
Well, I mean, Borley's doesn't have
This
the
is
flashing
pretty
lights, so...
Yeah, but with Borley's you have to still be using the controller to go from room to room. This one you can kind of... I don't even usually look at the screen, so I forget about the flashing lights, I'm not gonna lie. I just disassociate while I'm on the minecart ride.
You know what? That's so real. I definitely do too, usually to the point that I forget about the quick time event.
Yeah. So one of these guys is gonna jump on our head, and you have to move the stick, but you can't move the stick too slow or too fast. You have to move it just right.
Because just like in Homecoming, this game drops your inputs if you go too fast. And that means you can kill yourself by being too good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. He's not even
And it
like
lasts-
trying, he's just shaking you.
It lasts so long that I start to question whether I'm doing it the right speed, like, every time.
On the plus side, though, we could have been on the timeline where we actually got the Monocle Man boss at the end of this.
I love how Murphy is sitting on if you watch his animations during this part, he's like he's so stiff. It's like really
He is.
funny looking. The cart's like going side to side really fast and he's just super stiff like. And in between on the loading screens it shows these little tips and some of them are a little funny.
Yeah, they try to go meta with a couple of them.
Yeah. So between the end of the minecart ride and then you get another cutscene here, you can legit just get up and walk around and stretch your legs and stuff.
Still not as good as the orphanage cutscene where you get 3.5 minutes of cutscene and then another 1.5 minutes of loading screen. Can basically just go
Yeah.
make dinner.
Yeah, the one at the beginning of the jail is pretty good too. The boat and then the little bit at the beginning of the jail.
We don't have to do this. We should help each other.
Especially since you get stuck at the beginning of the jail anyway.
I don't know what it is or how we got here. But one thing
Just shut up. What the? Where did you get this? Where in the hell did you get this?
I just found it in these clothes. I didn't.
Is this some kind of sick
I
joke?
don't even know why he took that with
No,
him.
I swear,
That's a
Or why
great
he's so
question.
forgetful.
any more than you do.
On your knees.
What?
On your fucking knees.
Just Murphy
Whoa.
things.
Oh.
You heartless
Um,
bastard. You don't
If I
deserve to
disappear
live.
randomly, my lights just flickered.
A good
Oh my
You're on the
goodness.
mine cart! No! They said you forgot about the flashing lights here.
This is funny, don't you? Well, let's see how funny it is with a fucking bullet in your head.
I wouldn't be funny at all.
Yeah, so I guess she survived the big fall she had earlier. And she's still mad. And still not practicing gun safety.
If you're confused by how she got here after that big fall, you should read the comic.
Schmumbler single-handedly driving up the cost of the comic on eBay.
Yeah, price is skyrocketing right now.
Yeah.
I've got my copy.
Stonks.
As if we need more inflation in Silent Hill collecting.
What are you waiting for?
Oh
Oh
god.
my gosh. Fair point.
Leave me alone, goddammit!
Listen, the one game that has not been affected by inflation, Downpour.
It's like 60 to 80. I don't know. If you get just the disc only, it's not too bad.
Is
But
it?
for,
I thought
like,
it
a
was still like
360
30.
game, it's like
Oh no. Not since like, I would say like before Silent Hill 2 remake.
Oh well, that's not very
Yeah,
long
it's-
ago.
well, I bought it's been a little pricey for a little bit. This is another one of the off-camera movements that I'll probably mess up. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. That part's really hard. You have to maneuver around like a post and like a railing and then go up the stairs, and it's like a whole thing. It
Yeah,
might not look like I did anything, but
definitely a lot harder than it looks. Also, I guess technically that would make the most inflation-free Silent Hill game Homecoming, because it still goes on sale for $5 every now and then on the Xbox store.
Hmm. And Steam, but it doesn't work on there.
It only drops down to $8 on Steam, and that is literally the worst PC port.
Downpour and
It's
or
like-
not Downpour. Deadly Premonition and Homecoming are You're like, yeah, you get them
Yeah.
from cheap, but they're not gonna work.
Like, if anybody
That's part of the
remembers
fun.
the fiasco of the original RE4 PC port before the one that's on Steam, it's basically about like that.
Interesting.
so I'm gonna see if I can not get screamed at, but I don't know.
Hi. Ooh, that's a good swing.
Ooh.
Good distance.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. See, I've been wondering if you get better chances if you look at the ground for a bit, but I'm not sure. Inconclusive still. I got stuck there for a second. I was playing this earlier and I literally got run over by the police car here. It came around the corner and like slammed me.
No.
Nice.
That's another question I have. The police cars of zombie ladies. What? It's a lot of.
Usually you just
speaking
ignore
of.
them. As long as you don't stop moving, they usually can't catch up to you.
Oh,
That's-
I just mean, what are
spawning
they?
enemy.
Oh, well,
Is that
I don't
another
know.
comic thing? What? They don't explain it in the comic? I'm canceling my eBay order.
technically speaking, I think the ladies are supposed to be like symbolic of Murphy's feelings of constantly being pursued. It's like a combination of the police and his ex-wife. But it still doesn't make sense, them coming out of a police car.
Yeah, I'm still. No.
Oh my god, you dropped the axe! Why did it drop the axe?
No.
It's, I don't know. That's because I pushed A because I'm stupid. I was trying to interact with the ladder, even though obviously.
Oh,
you
he
don't
dropped the
have
axe
to.
because he was trying to pick up the hook. I see.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's two of them. Why are they inside each other?
Oh no.
No, I'm scared.
No.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I push the A button to go up ladders, even though you don't have to. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. That was scary.
Just downpour
Okay.
things.
Just downpour things. So this
Now
is
let's see.
the
What would be
window
really great
TM.
is if you just, happen to crawl back through this window after you got to the
Yeah,
other
I was
side.
about to say. This is the window. Isn't it like a minute and a half if you accidentally go back out or something?
No, it's only like 30 seconds, but
Because you're like, you climb in, then you climb back out, and then you have to climb back in again. You have to watch the animation every time. Push the run button.
yeah,
again.
it's like a 10+ second animation.
Murphy, please, buddy.
Also got another forced walking segment on the stairs here. Technically, every time there's a forced walking segment here, you can like do a spin and you have a chance of tricking the game into thinking that you're able to run again and just running through it. But it is so inconsistent that the time you lose trying to get that is typically just not worth it.
Hmm.
Jesus, you scared the hell out of me.
Definitely not what I intended. Still in town, I see.
There's gonna be another off-camera movement after this cutscene that's a little tricky, and then there's this enemy that spawns around the corner that is more likely on the Series X to bother you versus the other consoles.
Yeah, on Xbox One and 360, the siren up here like almost never spawns, but on Series X, it's very rare that it doesn't.
I understand the question. This is
So
a busy
weird.
town. Do you think these
Yep.
letters deliver themselves?
Whatever. Can
It's
you at
like
least tell me where the radio
the singular
station is?
point of
Someone's been
the
calling
run
me
where the
lately.
Series X is at a distinct disadvantage.
To me.
Oh, sure. That'd be the tall building in the center of town. Big old monster.
But it only loses like 3 to 5 seconds anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal.
I ran into that lady friend of yours. What in the world you do to get that young woman so riled up anyway? She was fit to be tied.
Tell you the truth, I got no idea.
Son, in my experience,
Hey Emma, hey
someone's
Smoxon.
that angry, it ain't a
So
mistake.
this guy here, Howie,
It's personal.
we met him a couple times now. He's just like this mysterious mailman giving us little niblets of information, but not really. I don't know. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Turning into that alley is way harder than it should be.
Can anyone hear
Ah,
me?
here we go.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Oh. Murphy screams are better. She
Yeah.
wishes. We have another donation from Kevin that says, oh, this is a question for all of us. What would everyone's blanket of shame look like? Would it be made of torment and pain or fleece?
Oh.
Cotton?
Listen, I
Oh,
already
no.
know someone who has a blanket of shame.
Oh. Oh?
Yeah, no, I actually know someone who has a tapestry blanket of the Downpour cover art.
That's amazing.
I don't know if I don't know what I would pick for a blanket of shame. I don't know. Oh, I guess it would be a blanket with like Leon on it or something.
I'm using a blanket of Sonic right now. That's pretty shameful. It's my
It is
Sonic
shameful
OC.
because it's not Shadow.
I wish.
What is wrong with you?
No, now don't even come
Aw.
for me. I have so much shadow stuff that it's overflowing out of my shelves. That is
Okay,
my
but-
Oh my
Pookie.
gosh.
But do
That
you
is
have
my
a
bestie.
blanket?
No, they don't make them.
What do you want?
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
What do you want? Hey, what do you want from me?
do you
Thank you,
want from
Murphy.
me?
That's how I feel right now. I don't have one.
No, Emma, I don't have a tapestry blanket of the Downpour cover art because I have looked into it and it is too expensive.
This is a limited
So
time,
there.
friend.
See, it's those Silent Hill inflated prices. We gotta be quiet about the comic. Actually, the comic was like, one was like 150 when I looked. I don't know
It's
why.
probably the one Schmaller's talking about.
Yeah.
Honestly,
See?
probably.
Thanks a lot.
Bad news, Murph.
The funny thing is most of those comics are just not good at all.
It's nothing.
I have
But-
a few of them, I think, still. I need to offload. I don't have the Anne one, though.
Yeah, so the Anne one, I think I got lucky in that the omnibus is still typically cheaper than the individual issues.
I got it all under control. Just some unfinished business to
Yeah, for like
take care of.
10, 15 each.
Mm.
Not until after this stream. Gotta be $50.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. No, I'm just
Did you
kidding.
hear what world record holder Schmumbler said? It's gonna be on Reddit.
Yeah. Did you know to get world record you have to read all the comics?
Oh my gosh.
They have like tips and tricks in there.
That's where Schmumbler's power comes from.
I think you at least owe me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I know I at least read part of it like live on stream at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you just steer clear of Sewell and do
You
your
used to be able to
homework,
find
right?
it on Amazon, but I am not having any luck right now.
You got it, Chief.
Yeah, no luck.
Number 1, Anne's Story, $30.
That's not bad. I think that's about how much I paid for it, actually.
Oh. Doo-doo. Didn't Silent Hill 2 remake change how the doo-doo sounds like? I swear.
I think maybe, yeah, maybe it changed the pitch a little bit.
It's like the first one that didn't take that crunchy old sound.
Wonder if I can get the water out somehow.
Oof. Yeah, it looks like if you get the individual issues, it's like $90+.
Ugh.
Let's see if this works.
Puzzle. That dude on the ground there, when you go through the game, there's different prisoners that you find from the bus crash that are dead, but then I don't know if they're actually supposed to be dead or if, I don't know. Do you know what's the deal with that, Schmumbly?
Well, I can tell you that there is one ending of the game that specifically states that every single person has been accounted for and alive other than Murphy. Which means
Yeah,
that
that's
even
Oh yeah.
even the Spanish guy that we watched get his throat ripped out by a siren is somehow
Right.
still alive.
That's what I was wondering. Oh, I hate this doorway.
Was that a forced walking? He looked so chill
Yeah.
just walking like that.
Yeah, that's actually like one of the easier parts to get the bit where you can like force yourself to be able to run again. The problem is that, you know, it's so inconsistent still, and you would only save like 1 second tops by doing it, so it's really just not worth it. I think I've managed to accomplish doing it on one run, and it was not a good run.
Hmm.
It's interesting to hear people that run Downpour. They're like, it only saves a minute, so don't. You're like, it only saves like this much, and then you do like 2 and 3, and they're like, you have to spin right here, or you'll lose a whole second. And you're like, okay, okay, I can.
Well, I mean, really in this run, like, saving a few seconds is sort of worth going for. It just depends. Oh, I'm dumb. My bad. I'm literally rubbing it
the
and it's
problem
not ready.
specifically with getting the slow walk disabled is it only works like maybe 10% of the time.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, a second is worth it in this game because despite its 2.5-hour runtime, it is still fairly optimized.
Yeah.
But the percentage of success just makes it not worth the risk.
Yeah, all the runs are really close to each other.
This is also a part where you can actually make it where you can run again, but it is completely worthless here because you're still waiting for Sewell to finish his speech.
Good practice area.
I mean, the way I see it, sort of a win-win.
Yeah, I usually just
situation,
mess
right?
around with the shadow in the room, like
Guys,
Murphy's shadow.
They've got no business breathing the
There's
same
some
air.
This is
spots you can
also
go.
a really fun room for 100%
Bleeding hearts
because
out there,
there's a
60%
book on the
of what's
bookshelf
like
behind
away from the
Sewell that you have to grab for 100%.
Oh,
That
yeah,
requires,
you
first
mentioned
off,
this.
you have to have the UV light to show the fingerprints on it to make it interactable. But if you're staring at it the whole time during this dialogue, then you just won't be able to pick up the book until you leave and come back for some reason. So you can just make yourself lose like 10 plus seconds for no reason.
Shit. I'll see to it no one finds him till I've had a chance to scrub the place down. Keep you in the clear.
He's just talking to you while you're staring at the door like, okay, can I go now?
Think you can do that in
Yeah.
this sport?
He's just lore dumping on us.
Of course you can. I know you're a man of your word, Murphy. You be a straight shooter with me.
Remember,
This
you owe
Centennial
me one
part.
cupcake.
Yeah. You want to play ball, cupcake?
Remember, Cupcake, you owe me one.
Oh my gosh. A couple times when I've gotten PBs in this, I've done a stream after where I eat like a bunch of cupcakes. Hee hee.
Listen, I know there's a speedrun leaderboard, like a speedrun.com leaderboard for making cookies. You just have to make one for cupcakes.
Oh.
There's a what?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know
Huh?
that. I knew there was the one with the Pringles stack.
No, there's an any percent leaderboard for making 10, I think, chocolate chip cookies.
Who who moderates that? What if they're not all the way cooked?
They do have to be all the way cooked, and they have to be within a specific amount of roundness in order for the run to be legal.
Legal. No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's a great screenshot. What? No.
I don't think
Couldn't
that's what
see
she
where
was
the
going
door
for.
was.
Climb us to the upper level.
I couldn't see where the door was because I was getting screamed at. Oops. Yeah, that when you open that door, there's a weird camera angle change and it makes it really hard to control Murphy.
Oh, G-Belly, I'm a big fan of Ben and Jerry's ice cream too.
Mmm.
Mm.
There is an SRC leaderboard for sharpening pencils. I actually love those runs. I
What?
was just watching them the other day.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
Yeah, so the pencil sharpening leaderboard has a specification between a manual eraser versus an sharpener, not eraser, and an electric one.
Mm-hmm.
But you like are required to show that you have a pencil that is like X inches in length, and then it has to be within so many inches of length once you're done sharpening it.
So this part here, you normally want the invisible characters to attack you, but they hate me today, it seems like, so...
Yeah, they usually do. It really sucks though, because you actually... Not only do you want them to damage you because you run faster in this area since it puts you into combat mode, but it also helps with fire strats later on, where we want to take as much damage as possible in order to run faster during another black hole chasing segment. Unfortunately, it's really random whether you get it or not if you don't get attacked by the shadows there, so more than likely, Jill will not be able to get it here.
I did take damage before, so I don't know, maybe. He's got a little blood on his leg.
Yeah. You know, there's also a really weird thing that Downpour does that nobody ever really talks about, and it's not mentioned in the manual or anything like that. But Murphy actually regenerates health. If he's below 50%, he'll regenerate up to 50%.
speaking of rough rides, we got another dedication.
I don't know if I knew that or not. I knew that if you reload a save, you get like a free heal though. I used that strat when I was doing like a hard mode playthrough years ago.
Yeah.
Hey man, come on in.
But yeah, the game doesn't really tell you how much health you have. The only way to really check is to go into the pause menu and check your percentage of health from there. And the thing about Murphy is that he runs slower when he has lower health, normally, unless he's being chased by an enemy. So you kind of want him to be above, like, where he's not going to be running slower. But sometimes it's a little hard to tell if he's running slower or not, honestly. Because it's like very minutely different.
Yeah.
But it could add up over like the course of however long until you realize it.
Yeah, like just from the end of this segment to the start of the orphanage, which is the most common place to be running slow, it loses like 10-ish seconds or so. And there's nothing that you can really do about it because there's no health between the end of the Centennial building and the start of the orphanage.
Chill out, man. If you don't keep your voice down, you're gonna get us both in trouble. You do not want that.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I was watching Enigma stream the other day, and there was a health pack near the bench where you wake up at, which I didn't realize until he because he needed to heal. He was just
I don't think
I
I
was
knew
like, oh,
about
there's a
that one
health pack
either.
there.
What is this place?
Yeah, it's
That
like
would have
behind
saved a
the
lot
bench
of runs
or
that I
something.
had.
Yeah, it's like behind the bench. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even know that was there. Because he was like asking live on stream, like, where's the nearest health pack? And I'm thinking, like, the only one I can think of is the one after the cutscene with the little boy, unless there's one in the room where you go to get the axe, maybe? And then
There is,
like,
yeah. As soon as you get into
Yeah.
the orphanage, that first room where you go to the left, there's a health pack in there.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But then there was one by the bench. I was like, what?
Hello, Scared. Hello, Raiders. Thank you so much for raid.
Hey, Big, what's up?
Yeah, sure. Who's it going out to? But
I did it right. Yay.
It's nice of you to think of me.
Hello, everybody.
Real nice. Thank you.
We're near the end of our event. We're raising money for I Sport the Girls. And we're playing Silent Hill Downpour.
Gotta find those keys.
We're ending on peak.
Peak, yeah.
Do you support the girls? Murphy supports the girls.
Yeah.
Put the gun down, damn it. We might have a way out of here.
You, I need to use your phone.
Sorry, lady. Calls come in, but don't go out. Just because folks want
to be heard, don't mean they're willing to listen.
Don't mean they're willing to listen, yeah.
What the hell's
I
going
love
on
DJ
around
Bobby
here?
Rex. I love when he asks like Murphy if he's doing okay, and he's like, no, not really. And he's like, good to hear.
Good to hear.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Good to hear. I'm like, oh my god.
I feel like when
This
you
town-
speedrun games, you... Oh, go ahead. Are you quoting?
This town knows things. There's rules. You gotta follow.
You gotta
You know what I mean?
I feel like when you speedrun things, you get to actually hear like jokes that you probably didn't get. I like that. I can't remember one, but there's like this one part that like no one really gets, and I'm like, guys, okay, once you play it like 30 times, you'll start laughing at it too.
This is my favorite part of the run because to go faster, you literally just light yourself on fire as many times as possible. Are we fast? Are we speedy? We're not speedy.
No,
It's fine.
Dang, it looked like he got like an extra little bonus hit too. I thought it was gonna be good.
Yeah.
Murphy.
Fire strats are really finicky. If you can get it, it saves like 10 seconds, but it is really random if you can get it or not.
have some sort of tinfoil hat theory that I sort of wonder if the water's like making the fire do less damage. I don't know.
No, I think it's really just like in Silent Hill 1, for instance, enemies will deal like random amounts of damage per attack, and I think that's just how the fire works.
I was surprised that you were still hitting yourself on it when it looked like it wasn't on anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a lot of times where you'll get hit like 2 or 3 times in one like walk into the fire.
Yeah, it looked like I got hit twice the one time, so I thought it would be good, but... That car fell on me, like, a couple weeks ago. Or no, maybe it was this one, I can't remember.
This one's gotten me a couple times, yeah. And then sometimes you turn this corner and then the black hole just decides that you're dead. It doesn't
Please
like
don't
slow
let it
you.
do that! No, don't say that!
What? No, no, no.
Oh my gosh. I was so scared. Oh, he was
But yeah,
moving fast for like half a
there
second.
is an
Yeah.
instant death glitch that can happen there. Which is
got
not
so
fun, but
scared.
it does happen.
Downpour honestly made me pretty motion sick when it flips you around like that.
Yeah, it has a couple motion sickness spots.
But now we get to chill.
Yeah, now we get another little cutscene. Great. Wait, does he always say that?
Yeah.
Oh. I must have just zoned out every other time.
I mean, it's a pretty zone-outable area.
Great. Oh, don't look at that.
Frank, what are you doing there?
Just chilling. I kind of like the little like prison scene.
Murphy, what are you doing there?
What the?
So then, yeah, I love this little scene here. You don't get to see it very long though. Looks like my stop. There's a couple more screamers coming up that I'm gonna see whether or not I get screamed at. I don't know. Oh, now I'm moving a little bit quick. So now you can see I got to the right damage amount, the threshold where I'm starting to move a little bit faster. I think there's one a bit faster than this though too, right? There's like one faster. This is like the second
This seems
fastest.
about where you would be.
I'm gonna heal here though, because I'll probably take damage up here. I always pick this up because I feel like it's good luck.
I always pick it up too, just because I almost never actually manage to get through here without getting spit on.
Oh.
Wow.
Oop,
Okay.
2 hits. That might actually be helpful here.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, he's going kind of slow.
Oh, yeah, but then you get to the siren here.
Let's see. Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
Good line, good line.
And then she should catch up
sometimes
to you
the-
while you're spinning the portrait.
Oh,
Which
she
means that you
did
should
it.
get your speed boost here.
Where's she at? Oh, there she is, you're right. Whoa. Oh.
Oh no!
No.
Oh man,
That was, like,
that
so
hardly ever
close.
happens. And then this part here, hopefully... Oh, no. Too slow.
Rip.
Too fast.
We'll take
Yeah,
it.
so fun fact with the clock face, if you miss it the first time, the clock actually moves slower the subsequent
Yeah.
times. Which means that if you're expecting to stop it at the same point, that doesn't work.
I feel like it moves at a different speed too if you load a checkpoint, but I don't know. I could be just imagining that.
Probably. I do know that if you get stopped on this clock face at all, it messes up the cycles on the spinning blades up ahead.
Oh my gosh, this part is so hard. Come on, Murphy.
Yeah, he
Oh
is
my gosh,
really
please.
not wanting to move forward.
Please, Murphy, please.
Yay!
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so if you get through the clock face perfectly, you can just barely squeeze yourself past all of these spinning blades, no problem. But since we did get stopped a couple times, yeah, we might be able to still get through, but there's no telling.
Oop.
Still good.
Ooh, nice.
I hate this part here.
Oh, this is really fun, because even if they're moving away from you and slow, it'll still be a one-hit kill if you just barely graze them.
Yeah.
Oof.
I've lost
Anyway,
runs
welcome
there
to the slip
before.
and slide.
I thought it was funny earlier when we did the first slide and we just didn't even comment on it. I was like, wouldn't that be funny if we just never mentioned them at all? Like,
Yeah.
like this is normal.
You know, the funny thing about this too is that this game came out before the Tomb Raider remake, so this is the first game to do the death slide. Tomb Raider ripped off Downpour. You heard it here first.
That might be my favorite Murphy scream.
I just love that we slid out from the Centennial Building onto the Centennial Building.
Onto it, yeah. Big old monster of a clock at the top. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Well, we sure did find it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good scream.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too, actually. I
The
love how it
reverb
shows
really
these little
adds to it.
flashes. Yeah. Look, there's one of the little silly ones.
It knows you're alone.
Oh my gosh. When it shows like the little flashing scenes and then the textures haven't even popped into them yet because it only shows them so quickly.
This
Why
is
would
also
they
one
not
of my
pre-render
favorite.
that?
This is also one of my favorite cutscenes coming up.
Yeah, I love Howie. I love the extra letter. He has the same letter twice. Oh yeah, and Murphy's textures popping in on his face there. That's good as well. You just start to notice extra stuff for no reason.
There's a letter.
Yep, letter number 1.
From St. Maria's, the old orphanage up there on the hill.
No. This can't be right.
Got your name on it, doesn't it? Seems plenty right to me. Of course, you won't know till you open it, will you?
No. Enough of this shit.
He doesn't take it back. Murphy still has it.
I'm done.
On the ground. Throw it on the ground. Stomp it a little bit.
Whatever I did to get here, I've had enough. I want out. Do you understand me? Do you?
Son, you still
No, it's okay. I've got a spare.
Got a brand new letter for you.
for me. I got mail to deliver. Goodbye.
Got mail to deliver. He said the thing. Whoa.
Yippee!
The postman always hands it over twice. Okay, so... Actually, the Centennial Building, the area we were just in, if you're casually playing this game, that area actually takes quite a while to do. There's some puzzles in there and everything that takes a bit, and it's easy to get lost. The speedrun skips over, like, all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't really need a puzzle if you just know the number for the keypad for the
Yeah.
elevator.
Yeah, the codes just stay the same.
And that's one of the occasions where even if you're playing at a higher difficulty, the keypad combo would still be the same.
Ugh. I hate when that happens.
Let go of the controller.
Yes, very important tech. Never touch your controller during a cutscene.
Yeah.
Just like the
Set
elevator
it and
drop,
forget
if
it.
you touch anything here, you're not gonna have any idea which direction you're looking at when you get into the orphanage.
And it's confusing as well, because then you mix up which door is which. You're like, wait, which door? What? Because there's two doors when you go in. And it's like
And they look
confusing which is
identical,
which.
yeah.
We've been expecting you. You were the only family we were able to locate. Your presence is very welcome.
Family.
Shout out to Silent Hill 2, St. Maria.
That can't be.
Let's go.
Boo.
Bless you.
I always wonder if this nun's face model is just like Anne's face, but like they just changed it a little bit.
I assure you,
Put some wrinkles on it.
Yeah, change the eyebrows so they're less angry.
She does have very angry eyebrows. Even when she's like in a neutral pose, her eyebrows are still
Yeah.
very
Furrowed.
yeah.
I actually hate this character, the nun character.
he died peacefully.
She just talks in riddles all the time. She doesn't.
That at least we can thank
She's
the
so
Lord.
indirect with Murphy. It's just like
He didn't leave much
frustrating to
behind, but
listen
his few
to.
personal effects are yours to
Yeah.
blame.
What happened here? Was there an earthquake?
I'll meet you in the morgue in the East Wing, when you're ready. In the meantime, please feel free to look around. We're pleased that the good Lord has allowed us to carry out his work here at St. Maria's. I'm sure you'll find your visit enlightening.
He just looks defeated. It's like I didn't learn anything.
Stay calm while crossing a balance area. Well, we're about to ignore the heck out of that.
I have the most trouble with balance areas now. I don't know why. Like that clock one? I don't know why. It's just like.
Where'd she go?
Murphy
keep
just like
getting me.
magnetizes him to the sides for no
Yeah,
reason.
it's like. Yeah, you're like yanking the controller in one direction. He's just like trying really hard to fall in the other direction.
Hey there.
There's our little helmet head.
Do you live here?
Oh,
I
wow.
never really realized he's playing with a cop car.
Strangers. Oh. It's just you.
I never really looked at what kind of car he was playing with.
Maybe,
I think I always just assumed it was a
maybe you
truck.
could unlock this door.
Yeah.
Think you could do that for me?
I can't believe I never looked at that before.
You like cars? Yeah, my little boy. He used to play with cars just like that. You kind of remind me of him.
Is he
With cop cars?
Yeah.
Did you kill him?
Did you kill him?
What?
What kind of kid would say that? That's like the weirdest thing ever. Did you kill
would you say
him?
something like
What?
that?
Because she said you're the boogeyman.
Boogeyman?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Who said that?
Kevin says
She
once again,
did.
Downpour is deeper
She knows
than you
all
think.
about you.
She told me all about you.
Why is she crying? Who is she?
I don't know.
Just
But
some
she
girl.
knows
She's
things.
She's always sad.
But she knows things.
What kind of things?
Things about
Things
the
about the
boogeyman.
boogeyman.
I won't lie to you. Grown-ups tell kids there's no such thing as monsters, that the boogeyman's just make-believe, and there's nothing hiding under their beds. But that's a lie, because I've seen him. And I have a feeling you have too.
You know the rhyme.
I'm not the boogeyman. I want you to stay down here, all three of us.
Do you know the rhyme?
What rhyme?
She told me there's a secret rhyme that
It makes the boogeyman go away.
If you say it fast enough, he can't hurt you. Do you know it?
Listen, kid.
But if there's
There is one thing we excel at, and it is not reading things quickly.
Then I guess she's
As you
right.
will soon
You
find out.
are the boogeyman.
We're really good at identifying
I'm not a monster.
rhyme books from far away, though.
Not yet.
I love how at the end of like so many. Why is it? Does it always do that close up like that? Or
He's mewing for the camera.
I'm
Let him
gonna
have
pick
his
this
moment.
up for safety. I was moving
Also, I've
my
tried
joysticks
so
way
many
too early
things. I've tried so many things to avoid this little scare.
there. The birds, yeah.
Can't do it. Can't figure it out. You can swing through so many other jump scares like that, but that one you just seem to not be able to.
Hey, kid.
Oh my god, please. I could feel him
That's
like
evil.
sinking into that corner, and
Ah,
I
my
was
favorite.
yanking him the other direction, and he just wouldn't.
Shit!
Please, Murphy, please don't fall. Oh no, dude.
And there was Murphy
Hooray.
Pendleton with our word of the day.
I'm gonna pick this one up. Couple of forced walking spots in here. What kind of book do you think they would have in a church like this?
Rhyme book.
Oh, it's a rhyme book.
I also love how technically we do this puzzle not as intended, but also as intended. Because
Yeah.
obviously they made it possible for you to just cut it if you have an axe or something like that. But like, the actual intended solution there is to burn the rope with a lighter.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then there's
yeah.
also this input here where you can push the A and the X at the same time.
Yep, because it doesn't care if you're pressing the wrong button, it only cares if you're pushing the right button too.
Because otherwise switching from A to X is like a little tricky to know exactly when to do it.
Swinging your axe there also prevents the rhyme from popping up and making you read it.
Yeah, because who wants to read?
No reading.
Only saves like half a second, but still.
So here, if you shoot the enemy, it'll prevent a little cutscene there too. Oops. I wonder if I knocked her down. Oh, nice.
Hmm. Oh, you're faster than me. What the heck?
Gotcha.
Weh. I'm locked in. I'm watching.
So this is also a fun section, just because there was one hotfix appearance I had with Downpour like 2 years ago, where I managed to soft lock myself in this part.
Oh.
It's not
Oh,
something
was
that
it?
you would ever do like through a speed run. I was just kind of messing around and like, so here's the instructions on how to solve this puzzle, and I accidentally paused and picked up the page at the same time, which locked my ability to interact with anything.
I thought you were gonna say that you got the glitch where the puzzle doesn't populate on the little treasure chest thing or whatever.
Oh no, that you just go out the door and come back in and it's fine.
Oh, okay, I've never actually gotten it, so I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
it's happened to me a couple times. But that one's solvable. The losing the ability to interact was a much bigger issue.
Did you see the video I posted where the bed did, like the dude didn't throw the bed and then it was blocking the way in the in the prison?
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. Like, I was like, I just accidentally skipped a cutscene and the game punished me for it.
You said you are watching every cutscene.
Yeah, let that be a lesson.
How dare you?
I have the hardest time seeing in this part.
It is rough.
I also usually keep my nail gun out here because if one of those sirens starts to scream, I'll just hit them once.
Yeah, she's about to get me. Oh, I got lucky.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
And then this puzzle, which is very annoying because it is just randomized where the tiles are laid out.
Oh, here we go.
So the answer is always the same, but you can only turn a block once every second or so. So you have to actually move between blocks and move multiple blocks at a time in order to get through it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
I think that wasn't there was one time where I got a puzzle that only had 2 or 3 ones that had to be rotated or something. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, I've definitely had some really easy puzzles too. But I think the lowest number of moves I've ever had was like 5.
It was a few years ago. I was like streaming and you were watching my stream. I was like, did you see that puzzle? That was crazy.
Not gonna hurt you.
Easiest puzzle ever.
That reminds
Yeah,
me
but-
how Emma's partner on Shattered Memories, just playing casually, got like the optimal RNG on the gumball machine.
Nice.
And all of us speedrunners are just sitting there like, God damn it.
We have another donation from Sparrowgrass. Thank you so much. And don't forget,
Aw,
guys, if you
thanks.
need a link, it's !donate. We're raising money for I Support the Girls. You can find out more about them with the charity. Here, I'll do it. Charity. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we also have shirts and stickers. $5 of every shirt goes to the charity, and $3 of every sticker goes to the charity as well.
Charlie. Doesn't run at all, just stands and screams.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can run after Charlie if you want. It doesn't really matter either way.
Oh, I know. It's just silly that they don't even require you to run. They're like, we'll put you back.
Yeah.
Those doors all look the same sometimes. It's like I start to question whether I'm going through the correct door or not.
Speaking of doors, this is a fun door that if you try to just break it down without killing the siren, you can sometimes soft lock.
Oh.
Because the door will just never unlock even after you break the boards.
Why did he start drifting to the right? Hey. Yeah, I think that one is the door where you cut the boards, and if you grab the handle too early, it acts like it's locked as well, right?
Yeah.
You have to grab the door handle with like the correct timing.
Pat on the back. There we go. So friendly. So supportive.
Oh no, not this part.
Not this part, she said. As if we weren't coming here eventually anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud noises.
So this is a fun room where we're supposed to drag the gurneys to the x-ray machine to see which siren has a key inside of her.
Please.
But you can also just guess. The first one will
I
always
usually
be
get this
wrong
one.
unless you use the x-ray machine.
Oh no.
Rip. And there is actually a setup to make this not RNG, but it's very precise.
Yeah, usually the line I take, if I go along the side, I usually get this one on the side here. So as long as you take always about the same amount of time to arrive at the body, you have a better chance of picking the correct one. I don't think I'm gonna make the door in time. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Barely,
I'm
but
gonna
you
take
did.
this with me for support.
Wonder if that kid will let me through the door now.
Shmumbo leaves the axe behind now, but I take it with me for emotional support. And I feel like I have a better chance of getting this guy to not knock me over if I swing the axe. So
Oh,
feel like
I just
the
pick
time
up the
lost
plank.
Picking it back up cancels. Oops, it didn't work
Ooh.
on the. Oh my gosh! I
Why
swear
did that
works
scare
every
me?
time.
I knew that was coming, but the like you swinging and jumping at the same time, I jumped.
Yeah, so what I do in that spot
Works
is
every
I don't
time.
bring the axe so that I can pick up the plank, and then the picking up animation cancels out the knockdown.
Hey, kid.
Oh, that plank there?
Uh-huh.
I say it and you open
I
the
never
door,
tried
that's how
that
it
one.
works, right?
I swear that swing like works every
Hey,
time. Ah,
did you
that's
hear me?
embarrassing.
I said
But it does make this next cutscene very fun if you keep the axe with you.
That's true. I also can never seem to get that door to stay open.
poor little Steven Skelton.
Let's see. Oh, you remember that rhyme that Murphy found? He has it written down.
Yeah, it's in his
But,
journal. We
readings
could
for
pull it up
nerds,
right
so-
now.
Readings for nerds.
He's speedrunning. Taking out would take too much time. He's just gotta
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for it.
He's gonna blame the RNG for failing.
Yeah.
Also gonna call this kid by the wrong name.
Though you have regret, you can't just forget. You alone decide.
Dang it, Murphy.
I especially love that he
door's
still
unlocked the
finishes
whole
the rhyme
time.
after the kid's dead.
Yeah.
Charlie, I'm sorry. So sorry.
I do still think it's weird that this kid is supposed to be like a child version of JP Sayer when he's wearing the same outfit as Murphy is right now.
Yeah, I don't know who it's supposed to be anymore. I'm really confused.
Charlie!
Because I thought that, oh, it's just you, makes me think it's like JP. But then, now that we've seen the cop car that he was playing with, now I'm like,
Yeah, it is JP. That does get answered in the comic.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Where's my boy? Is he out there? Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Why did you hurt him?
He never did anything to you.
It wasn't me. I didn't. I mean,
What do we do with little girls that run away?
it's not safe.
The answer is we chase them with an axe.
Oh.
Wait. Stop running.
Stop
It's not
running.
safe.
It's not safe. See, I could never get it.
Damn it, I'm not gonna hurt you.
We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that door is quite funny. It only closes if the camera is on the door, so if you keep the camera off the door, it just never closes.
Oh. I'm taking notes. Now, if all of this is different because I'm on PS3, I'm gonna be very sad.
That should still be the same, but PS3 is gonna be rough, I won't lie.
PS3 is rough no matter what.
Yeah, because like even 360 at least has the benefit of, oh, that's different. I've never gone there. That looks easier.
Oh, I don't know where I got that spot from.
I'm trying to help.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
usually
did
go
that
to the little
spot.
pipe a little further up, which is very hit or miss. You usually only get it on the second or third try.
I'm not very good at guessing where this swing is at.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, that was good.
That bypasses a little stagger animation that lasts about 3 seconds.
I need like a little more? No, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You should get enough damage once the black hole catches up to you.
And this is the one that we mentioned earlier. I'm gonna knock that over.
Yeah, because since we're still staying pretty close to black hole anyway, just slowing it down for a second actually lets us get up the stairs without worrying too much. Yeah, you're going fast.
Gosh, yeah.
You do have to
That's
kind of
good.
slow yourself down here, otherwise you get to the door before she finishes closing it, and the black hole will catch up to you.
Oof, that was pretty sketch.
But now we get to go fast through this little maze section.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there until you face the truth.
And this has the same, like, cycle every time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can get here early enough that you can just bypass that first spike trap,
Oh.
but it doesn't happen very often.
Because of how the camera sort of like winds around as well when you're like entering the little crack here, it's like a little confusing to know, like, because it's like the spikes have to be going as he's already climbing it, not right before you climb in it, but as you're like climbing in it in order for there to be enough time. I don't know. It's like a little bit hard to judge the timing on it, and it's an insta-kill if they slice you, so.
Yeah, even if they just barely graze your shirt sleeve. But they only hurt you as they're going forward. As they're pulling back, you can crawl right through them.
Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Jeez, how much hit points does she have? Shit. No, no, I'm gonna die when I go through that door, huh?
Maybe not. Oh, she's just standing there.
Doing?
Nice.
Let's find out. I should.
Oh.
I have like safety heals too. I just wanted to see what would happen. I just wanted to see. For science. I have died falling through that door before.
I have to.
Whoa!
Oh wow!
Oh my!
Oh my god!
That's
That
like
is incredibly
that's
rare.
super rare.
How did I do that? That was so crazy. That literally. I've only had that happen like maybe once or twice before. Maybe I don't know.
I think I've had it happen twice.
Yeah.
It's really funny too, because sometimes you'll get like way far past it and you'll still be hit anyway.
Yeah. This fall is a little weird too. If you're moving the stick as he's falling or whatever, during the falling little video that plays, it makes you go in weird directions when he hits the ground.
Yeah.
Just Murphy things. It's really easy to get stuck on the corners of the staircase as you're going around it.
I really love this section casually because the other lever that you pull down drops a chandelier with a prisoner on it, and you see him drop down and you're like, oh no, 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 no. And you try to pull the lever to bring the chandelier back up, but then the chandelier goes back up and there's nothing on it and you're like, god damn it.
This part is cool casually. This is like the one part I was like, maybe it's alright.
Yeah, it has like a
Oh, these little
puzzle.
drawings.
Yeah.
Now this puzzle, on the other hand,
Oh.
so we already know the solution to this, so it's not a big problem, but the issue with this puzzle casually is that it specifically only checks for the correct answer every 5th ring. So if you mess up one time and then correct yourself, you will never get it right because you are now off cycle for when it checks the solution.
On one of my D-Rust runs, I was like zoning out while I was pulling the strings, and I was like, oh crap, how many times did I... And then so I was trying to get the puzzle to reset, and I was like pulling them like, I'm like, is it gonna reset yet? Is it gonna reset yet? And I finally got it to reset, but I swear it was like a little bit of a struggle. I was like,
Yeah.
It does not, yeah, you have to get it to reset.
Honestly, if you mess up this puzzle, your best bet is to just reload.
Ooh.
I did have it in one of my old PBs where I messed up the puzzle and somehow it reset right away. Like I must have just gotten the timing just right or something. And I was able to continue the run. Oh my gosh.
Hey, get away from her.
Night night, Sparrowgrass. And this is the worst cutscene in the game.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It is.
Yeah.
Where am I?
You know what's better than
faces.
one person speaking with subtitles?
Yeah.
Two people speaking over each other, but the subtitles only play for one of them.
With all due respect.
I like when the faces swap a bunch, but their textures never load in, so they're just blurry faces sitting there.
I buried my son years ago.
I mean, this game in general just also has like
We all deal with grief in our own.
amazingly aggressive anti-aliasing, so everyone just has an aura around them at all times.
Now, if you'll just sign for your son's body, you can take him home.
No! This isn't my son! This thing's a monster, a murderer!
Yes, well, I suppose that runs in the family.
What the hell are you...
You know when it starts switching between his face, between Murphy and Napier here? I feel like from the angle that it's at and with the hood, I always feel like it looks like Tom Brady's face when it's supposed to be Murphy's face. I just want to put that in your mind before you see it.
If I'm honest, I don't know what Tom Brady looks like.
Oh. Fair enough.
Well,
I know that's a football player, but I don't watch any kind of sport except for hockey.
Yeah, I haven't really kept up with it too much for a while now.
well, he looks just like Murphy when he's like, no, I'm just kidding.
When he's laid out.
Yeah. Hey, Mars Cakes. Yeah, it's
Sounds like he should play hockey, then I'd recognize him pretty well.
You're gonna watch football and be like, there he is.
Does he still play?
I don't think he does.
Oh, I have no idea.
Like I said,
He seems very old for that.
Yeah, I don't think he does. DJ Mars Bars.
I did to Napier. Didn't solve anything. Charlie was still gone.
Yeah, this cutscene is really long too. This is a good break cutscene. Oh, you could talk about the charity.
Yeah, or...
Definitely heated up leftovers during this before.
Hello, chatters. With this break, I'd like to remind you about our charity. I support the girls, which supplies women and gender non-conforming people with bras, menstrual products. Yeah. We'll do. Oh, thank you, Scared. Wow, way ahead of me. You can also do exclamation mark donate.
Yay! The silver chain says freedom.
Also, this is the final run of the event, so if you want to get any donations in, now is the time to do it.
How come
It's
that
our
boat key
extended
looks like a
goal.
house key? Sorry, I just noticed that. I'm like, that looks like a house key.
It's on a silver chain, says freedom. Can't miss it.
Yeah. So this boss fight is a little interesting. It's a little bit of a slight puzzle boss, I feel like. I don't know. I definitely didn't know what I was supposed to do the first time I did this part of the game. Or the second part, or the second time I did it, because I forgot what happened the first time.
They literally don't even explain anything about this.
I mean,
and
it
he's
is
scary.
It is just a straight up fight. Like, you can just melee him to death, but
That's true.
It would take ages.
definitely much quicker with a gun. And dead.
Oops, I grabbed that way too early. Yeah, when I was doing it before, I just kept running around. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't walk up to him and push the button, you know? I didn't
Yeah,
realize
he's
that's
like,
what I was supposed to be doing.
he has like this big giant aura of like darkness around him and they want you to walk. Oh,
Yeah.
here you go. Here's his face.
Yeah. See?
See, I'm very much the run up and hit things kind of person anyway, so that wasn't an issue for me.
Yeah, because he'll just get back up and then the cycle continues. And you're like, what am I supposed to be doing here?
It's not your fault.
I stay in the stink cloud constantly, forever.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
My favorite is when people play this and they don't figure out the staircase part for a bit, and they just keep going down the endless stair or up the endless staircase.
That's like the
Like,
coolest
what am I
part,
supposed
though.
to do here?
Oh yeah. I've done the speedrun so often that I forgot that that staircase doesn't end if you keep going.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Well, it's okay because now that we've taken care of the big boss, we have the secret boss, which
Our
is
guilt.
sure if our guilt is shaped like a ladder.
Yeah. Oh no. Another mini boss. These pipes are a little tricky too, I feel like. Sometimes you just randomly get stuck on these little rungs that go around these wooden pipes.
Alright. Here it is. The ladder that ruins so many runs.
It's one of the easiest ladders for him to grab initially, but also one of the easiest ladders for him to go right back down. Right back down.
And it doesn't seem like a very long ladder until you have to watch it 3 times in a row.
This line is sort of weird because the road like curves around. Don't know. Oh yeah, and then this is one of Paramud's favorite details from my stream. This axe that's on the wall here. So, I'll show you. There's this axe right there, propped up against the wall, right? Look on the outside of this hut. You can see the shadow of the axe.
Oh,
See
wow.
it? Out the window?
I've never noticed that.
Somehow the shadow goes through the wall, I don't know how. And then also I usually try to heal right here before we get on the boat to go to the prison, because whatever you have in your inventory, you're gonna lose it, so.
Yeah.
If you have a
Also,
health pack.
my brain is like revolting right now because it's telling me that you're missing the dig spot, even though I know that you're not doing that.
Yeah. You're like, this is all wrong.
How are we gonna get the surprise ending?
We're getting the reverse ending.
It's a surprising ending. Just not
bit,
the
yeah.
surprise.
Wow, I had 2 more health packs.
Oh.
Got a lot of safety heals.
Well, you
Okay,
did.
so look at this boat. There's nobody else on the boat except for Murphy, right? Get a good look.
Yeah, not even any like hidden compartments.
Nope, just flat.
I don't see anybody. Just Murphy.
Shoutouts to Emma. Because that's the boat's name.
Oh. I never noticed that. Whoa, hey,
What
whoa,
the?
hey.
gotta be kidding me.
She's not even
Really
wet.
think it could end like this?
After everything you saw back there, everything we've been through, you think going back to prison
Yeah, I
is
never
all
noticed the
that's at
boat was
stake here?
named Emma. That's great.
What are you saying?
Turn the boat around.
Are you out of your mind? We're free. When we reach the opposite shore, I'll go one way, you can go the other. It's that easy.
We've got unfinished business, you and I.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, and honestly, I don't care anymore. There is no way in
Incredibly, she could have just escaped with him right now and then shot him once they got to the other side of the lake.
Yeah.
paying attention?
No, you haven't been paying attention.
She's blinded by hatred.
Just a big coincidence?
And her angry eyebrows.
Yeah.
This town, it knows me. It shows me things.
She vented.
It wants me to finish.
Amogus.
Don't you understand? It'll never let us go until we finish what we started. What you started.
I told you. I'm not going back.
I also love that she's like, why don't you know who I am? When she has a different last name.
Right.
Fine.
The end.
Everyone's so forgetful in this game.
Even your endings
Also, I
are
always
forgetful.
think it's weird that Napier doesn't remember who Murphy is.
You're gonna be leaving us soon. What do you want, Sewell? You weren't thinking of leaving before you paid back my favor, were you? Napier. What am I talking about? Of course you're gonna keep your end of the deal. You're a real stand-up guy, Murphy. Parole report says so right there in black and white.
That's definitely
Model
not
prisoner,
Kevin
right?
Bacon.
Sure would be awful if they found out about what you did to that child buggering bastard, though, wouldn't it? I mean, shit. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it? What do you want me to do? What you're good at, of course. Ridding the world of monsters. I got another one for
This,
you. Who is it?
It's like
Don't worry
3
yourself about the
cutscenes or
details,
so put
Cupcake.
together, because there's
Just take
like
out the garbage
the one
like
on the
you did
boat, then
before,
there's
and
this
we'll be
one, and then there's
square.
like a little short one
When?
once you actually get
There's
to the
gonna be a
prison.
little disturbance tonight.
This is like
The
usually
other
a good
guards
spot
and
to
me are
take a
gonna have our
break.
hands full, so no one's gonna notice
To
when
get
we
ready
head
for
down
the
to
prison,
showers
which
and
is
find your
basically
guy
the
waiting
worst
there,
part of the run.
just like last time.
It's like the most intense.
And
It's so intense. The
I
prison
think
is
you know
like
what
balls to
comes
the
next.
walls, like
Unless, of course,
non-stop
you're
action.
thinking of breaking our
Action
deal.
packed.
And this other guy.
Anything can go
deserves it.
wrong, and it
Oh,
usually
Murph,
does.
You have no idea how bad he deserves it.
The last
Hell,
30
I
minutes
wish
of
I
the
could do it
run.
myself. So, what do you say, Cupcake? You gonna play
Cupcake.
ball?
Making cupcakes after this, Jill?
Yum yum.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, it's Devin Cakin. He's like me, he only knows like 3 words to a song. I always do that. I only hear like the one line from the chorus, and then I don't hear any of the other lyrics. Oh yeah, so then after this little cutscene, there's this doorway here to exit this prison cell. Sometimes there's an invisible door still there after the visible door is no longer there.
Legitimately, the only time the invisible door isn't still there blocking my path is when my run is already dead.
Another random RNG time loss. Yep, look, I got straight through. Woohoo! Slippery.
I might be able to cross over on this.
More balancing.
Yeah.
Lots and lots.
Yeah, but this time we
Whoa.
also get to see someone throw another man into the bottomless pit.
Oh
Bye.
my,
2 people did it.
oh my gosh, Murphy.
Murphy
I
just
wonder if you
was
sit here
really
long
shocked.
enough if they'll throw another man off.
We could wait. Oops, no, it's falling. Uh-oh. They have a lot of chairs. I'll pick this up for safety.
I also love that if you really need it, you can also just open the safe here, because the combination is just your jumpsuit.
Yeah. You could do like a whole puzzle to do it, and it's like, dang it. I don't know if I'll get this.
Yeah, there's a couple of like jump scare / stagger animations like that one that you can technically skip if you swing through it with your axe, but the trigger stays active even after the little cutscene plays, so if you don't get all the way past it or if you walk back through it afterwards, then you still get the animation. Like you can skip that one, but then on your way back you hit it no matter what, so you still get scared, just you might get scared by nothing instead.
They played the long
Imagine if
game
there
on
was
that
a
one.
spot to pick up running in this water. The dream.
Ooh.
I've tried on everything.
Yeah.
I've even tried the like walk out, walk back in to try to fool it into thinking that you can run again, but no.
Yeah, I remember I fiddled with it at one point, but nothing.
The big problem is that it requires you to leave the water much farther past the point of where you start slow walking going into the water in order to start running again. So the triggers aren't close enough together to overlap.
Oh, I see. Oh, and here's another Series X meme. There's a random dude that sometimes pops up. Nope, we didn't get him. Nice. Wait, where are you? Sorry.
Yeah. No bonus, buddy. Oh well. Sometimes I get sad when the bonus buddy doesn't show up.
It's a little lonely. What? It was like he was going through the doorway and then he just started backing back up. Like,
I really thought for a second there that you were gonna get shocked.
That was really close.
This is also technically a puzzle, though I strongly hesitate calling it a puzzle because it's literally just wait for the monitors to all turn on and then hit the button.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes they go really fast, it feels like, and other times it feels like they take ages. I don't know.
Well, sometimes if you have the camera like clipped on the top monitor, then it won't load the screen that you actually need.
Oh my gosh.
Because it only shows the screen if you're looking at it.
I swear I pushed the punch button, but... Oh gosh, I'm gonna get hit. Yep.
Yeah, that was alright.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. You can get like stun locked there and die. Oh, that was too early too. And I don't even mess with this one. Oops. Uh-oh. Do not cross the line.
Can pass their sidearms through that window.
Finally. As it took like 2 seconds. He's so impatient.
Any pet owners in the chat right now? Look at these good boys.
Oh my god.
Look, they're so happy.
Aww.
They just want to play.
This part here is a bit ridiculous, casually.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
They never stop
Uh-oh.
spawning.
Yeah. How did I push right and still end up on the number
Oh
1?
my.
Oh yeah, they don't stop attacking you if you go into a menu.
No. I see that. Scared me. You hope
Yeah,
they're
it's like-
spayed and neutered? Sorry, that I had to read
my
that.
Goodness, Kevin. But yeah, that's like an annoying puzzle to solve in that area, and the code to open the door is just 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like Schmumbler said, the enemies just keep spawning there, and it's just like you're wasting all this time trying to solve this puzzle, and then the code is so easy anyway, and you just spent all that time fighting these enemies that just keep spawning. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
it's even better when you're playing on the hardest difficulty, because then
Oh,
the puzzle,
no.
you have like one extra step that's also extremely obtuse and hidden. And the puzzle solution goes
And then
from
the
2,
code,
3, 4,
yeah.
5 to 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can never. Is that an apple or a tomato? I still don't know.
I think it's an orange.
It's
And-
flat,
oh
whatever
my
it
gosh.
is.
A third
is-
option.
That is not an orange.
Oranges have stems.
That's like a fluffy one.
You gotta wait 30 seconds from sliding the access card on the second slot.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough, the prisoner that doesn't have a weapon is actually the more dangerous one, because the one that has a shiv cannot block. So you can just fisticuffs the shiv one to death, and it can't do anything. But this guy can block you and then stomp you.
Oh gosh.
Yay.
And you can accidentally go back through that, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, if you get hit
Whoa.
while you're going through, like sliding through the gap there, they can reverse your course and make you slide through from the outside back into where they are.
Okay, so here's this guy here.
We gonna be shy? Hi. Oh.
Yeah, see?
Okay, goodbye.
Oh.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? There's like a barrier and he just stops.
He's just a bashful little guy.
He just wanted to make you flinch. He didn't want to actually do anything. Just wanted to scare you.
Yeah, he punches you and like Murphy goes flying to the ground, and then you have to do like a whole get up animation and everything.
Oh.
I think I remember seeing that.
Hmm.
One time I was doing a run for this game, and I examined the first bit of evidence, but I like bugged out the cutscene where I was able to move during the cutscene, and then I just...
Oh wow.
It didn't count me getting that piece of evidence.
Oh no. This part here is a little tricky to remember which way to go. It's easy to get lost in here.
Yeah, this is probably my least favorite part of the game casually.
Oops.
But for the speedrun, you're basically just alternating straight and right. I don't know, but now you go fast.
Yay.
Speed squirt.
felt a little sketch.
Always does. Ooh.
Ooh.
I was like, I can't remember if I can go through. I should be able to go through. I'm gonna wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait.
Ooh.
I really thought you were gonna get impaled on the third one.
I was trying to remember. I'm like, I know there's 2 you can usually go through together, and I couldn't remember if it was that one or the next one. But whatever. It don't matter.
So, fun fact, I did this elevator ride fists only on the hard difficulty.
Right, that was... I remember that.
It was so painful. I ended up having to figure out a way to, like, despawn enemies in order to make it work.
Wow. I still have it as a channel point redeem, but nobody's redeemed it.
Oh, why'd she have to move to the side? That's unfair.
This is gonna be...
Oh, it went.
Did I push the button? I
Nope.
swear it. Because the little green circle for the button went away, but then... Yeah, okay. So I thought I got it, but then I was still lit up red.
This is just not a great spot in general. Because for the speedrun, there's like a weird thing where the game will think that enemies are downed or dead when they're not actually. So you can trick the game into moving the elevator before it's actually timed.
Oh my god.
So what should be a pretty straightforward,
Nice.
like, wave-based combat section ends up being really finicky, actually.
Wait, what? I saw that.
What? He like climbed over the gate.
He was like
whatever.
airborne for a second.
Yeah. What on earth? Just murphing around. And we have to drop the that shotgun from the elevator because either way we're about to fall here and we would have lost it. I tried fiddling around with... There's no way to save it. Oh, and we didn't mention before on these climbing parts, it's on, especially mostly on the right trigger, it does say hold the button, but you really should tap the button. If you hold it, especially like the right trigger, the game will, sometimes Murphy will just like lose his grip. He'll just drop it.
Oh, this part is not.
Oh, does this part make you motion sick?
Yes. And also very confused. So you're like looking everywhere and then.
Yeah. There's a couple spots here. Right here is another where you move off camera, and this is a little tricky. I'm probably gonna...
That's right, you ugly bastards. Back off!
More off
Yeah, that
camera
worked.
there. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Part of me is really curious about this area too. I've never tried, but like there's a thing in the back where you can switch the room orientation. So like, what happens if you just kill them?
Interesting idea. This one's the hardest.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is.
yep.
Oh.
There we go.
Threading the needle, yeah.
Literally just facing the wall there.
I love watching this part, though. Casually playing it, hate it. Watching other people speedrun it, I'm like at the edge of my seat.
The whole prison speedrunning is like, I'm always like pooping my pants while I'm doing it. I don't like this room either.
Yeah, these blades in particular are really scary because like every now and then the blades will just go one half cycle past what you expect them to do. And it doesn't matter if they are crawling, they will hit you at full force regardless of how slow they are.
Yeah, and you can get stuck on this wall here and die.
Also, sometimes the game just crashes as soon as you enter this room. It doesn't happen often at all. Like, I probably... In 4 years of running this game, I've only had it happen twice. But it does happen.
Is that the place where Enigma's game kept crashing, like last time he was running the game?
Yeah.
Because I never get that crash there. I shouldn't say that out loud, but...
It seems like it just like picks a certain time of the year to happen, and it happens back to back during that time of the year, and then it just stops.
Yeah, remember we were talking about that before, like, I don't know, a little bit of a tinfoil hat theory that maybe the game pulls RNG based on date or something, or maybe, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like the system calendar.
Yeah, I used to always run the game with the console offline. Because it does seem like certain things are more or less likely to happen at different times. It's so weird. If the console's offline, can you manually set what the date is?
I would
Should
assume
be, yeah.
so.
Imagine finding the ideal date to speedrun Downpour on.
I would love to know what that date would be, too. I wonder if it would have, like, significance.
Set it to the same date and time as the current world record.
Murphy, I told him to turn around and he just wouldn't. Oh my gosh, this part is awful.
Yeah. Technically speaking, you could potentially get away with just trying to open the gate and relying on these guys missing every attack. But if you get hit once, the gate completely resets and there's nothing you can do about it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really trying very hard there, but that part is like...
And sometimes even after you knock them down, they get back up while you're cranking the door.
Yeah, I usually... I don't know, I fully kill the first two. I do that long hit when they are on the ground. It's like a little bit of a time loss, but it's worse if they get back up. But then sometimes the third one will get back up to confuse you. Murphy, buddy. He was scared.
Wouldn't it be great if this game had
It's
an
a scary
interact
part.
button?
Yeah, imagine.
So this section has some hidden tech to it too. First off, going up this next set of stairs, if you take the line properly, you can avoid getting slowed down on the way up.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
But then also going up to the final floor, if you take damage and hit the black hole at the same time, it typically will glitch out the guillotines and cause the second half to just not function at all, and you could just run through them.
Oh my god, Murphy.
Yeah, so the other side is working, unfortunately.
Huh.
Gosh, I could have probably gone. It's like I can take one squirt from that guy, or I can take one guillotine. I can't take both or I'll die.
Yeah, but you do still at least want to be damaged coming into this, because then you
Yeah.
get a speed boost going into the Frank fight.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't need to scroll. Oh.
You can also punch right before this cutscene to move yourself over to the side a little bit and get into the boss arena a little quicker.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I'm not sure about this cycle.
Oh no, I got stuck.
It's also like just barely a bit random of where the cycle starts when you enter the boss arena. Sometimes you just straight up can't make it to the platform in time. Sometimes you can.
Yeah. I've seen that. I wonder when
And
the
then you can
cycle,
run
like,
through
starts.
all of these cutscenes too.
Oh my gosh, I was stuck on the wall. He's gonna smash me.
Oh.
Poor Murphy.
Yeah, so technically speaking, you can get through this game without having to wait on platforms a single time, other than waiting for it to come back up right here. But it's, first off, takes really good execution, but also you have to be a little bit lucky for the cycles to line up that way.
Yeah, it's really hard to move him on the platform once you're up there to go through that little doorway thing that's up there and everything. Goofy buddy. He'll get stuck on like everything trying to go through that doorway. That lightning is right on my butt. I could feel my controller vibrating. It was like right on me.
I love the noise those make. Oh,
Also, sometimes it just doesn't play the cutscene for that siren to come out, but I have no idea what triggers that.
Yeah, there's like that one and then that one by the truck that it's like... How many seconds is that one with that screamer right there? Like 1 or 2 seconds? Like 3 or 4 seconds altogether between the two? I got stuck there. I got stuck like 4 times in here. Extra sticky. This is one of the only parts I've really been practicing too, is this fight. Oh, this movement is so jank. Ah.
no.
Frank really
The
does
chair
just do
just
what
there.
he wants. Also, once we finish this fight, is the last time that the game actually tracks your in-game time, which is why this game uses RTA for leaderboard measurement.
I was just thinking, I wonder if I should let him like hit me a couple times. I wonder if my health goes into the next area the same.
That's a good question, actually.
Murphy! Oh my god.
No. He got nervous.
He was stuck. I don't know if you saw, but it looked like he was. It looked like he had clearance, but he was stuck. Oh my gosh.
Caution, wide load.
Yeah.
That's Murphy's hips.
He's so silly. So for this next part, this is gonna be what unlocks the special ending we're gonna do. But first, a cutscene.
First, a couple cutscenes. There's like 7 minutes of cutscene left.
There is.
my
Well,
gosh.
during these cutscenes, last chance for donations. This is our last run and we're almost done. If you would like to help us raise money for I Support the Girls and give bras, menstrual hygiene, gender confirming things for ladies and other folks. Here's exclamation mark donate, exclamation mark charity. Oh, there it goes. Charity. And also shirts. Is there a link for shirts? And
Yeah,
stickers.
it's just exclamation merch. Mhm.
Yeah. About to close this out after these cutscenes. After these commercial breaks.
Yeah.
It's kicking off something fierce. I knew you'd be smart enough to steer clear of it.
What are you doing here?
Sewell told me to meet him here. You haven't seen him, have you? He ain't answering his radio. Are you okay, Murph? You don't look so good.
This cutscene is unusually quiet compared to the rest of the game as well.
What the hell's going on, Murphy?
It's like the quietest cutscene in the whole game for some reason.
Agreed to what? Tell him.
Also
Murph.
has like
What's going on here, Sewell?
pretty important dialogue, but they're just whispering it.
Yeah.
They're like,
Turn it up a little bit.
here's all the answers you wanted. You're like, hey.
Murphy, don't do this.
Come on, Murphy, you gonna keep your end of the bargain or not? Do it, you son of a bitch!
No.
Whoa.
No.
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 You know, he was a great man, my dad. Didn't matter who you were. Family, friends, even prisoners. He treated everyone with respect. Always looking for the positive side of people. I wanted to be just like him.
You don't understand. Your father treated me like one of his own.
He didn't die right away, you know.
She just loves waving that gun around.
Yeah, the gun safety is non-existent.
Vegetable. Did you know that? And I had to watch this.
I feel like the character model, the gun is just included as like it's just like attached.
Attached to her hand at all times.
Yeah.
And every time I looked at him,
I wonder if it is.
Part of her hand.
Listen to me.
Wait, what'd you say?
We watching Videodrome?
I saw you.
Video drum?
Let me tell you what really happened.
You don't know how many strings I had to pull to get your transfer approved. To get you to my prison.
It's a body horror movie.
The sick things I
Oh.
had to
Which does include a gun getting,
Videodrome.
that does include a gun getting fused to a guy's hand.
I said video drum, and I'm trying to think there's like, I was thinking like bongo cats. I don't know what was happening in my brain. I was just thinking of bongo cats. I have.
Alright, we have become Boogeyman. What are we gonna
Yeah.
do? Nothing.
Boogie.
Nothing.
So, there's gonna be some prisoners that'll come out and try to attack us as well. So that'll help a little bit, but we're gonna let Anne kill us. Oh, actually, let's look, actually. It gave me full health again. I just wanted to see, out of curiosity.
And she does 2% damage per shot.
Let's go, let's go.
I love easy difficulty.
Lots of time to get a last donation in. You're just posing for everybody.
They're not even attacking me. Come on, come Come on.
Yeah, they often don't.
Come on.
So like one of the arguments for still using IGT, even though it stops counting after the Frank fight, is, well, technically that can be your last input if you just let Anne kill you. And it's like, have you ever sat there and let Anne kill you? Do you know how long that takes?
Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Stay back. Ow.
You're like, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm actively trying to die here.
You know, I actually
this
wonder if
hallway?
you can like pause at the QuickTime event once you kill Anne and check your time then.
Does your timer not move while you're waiting for the quick time thing? Not the quick time thing, but the choice thing?
Well, I mean, if that's your final input, it doesn't really matter because then you just go straight from the pause menu to the input.
Yeah.
They're not even... There's so many of them. Yeah, beat me up. Yeah.
But I know, like,
Yeah,
even
beat
after
me
you
up.
finish the game, when you go to the statistics of your save file, it just shows your time when you finish Frank.
She said, I hate
I hate you!
Well, that was a few hits.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know why I won't die. I'm not doing anything. How did anyone even find this ending? Maybe they
looks
were
so
on hard. Maybe they
silly.
were on hard.
Did she accidentally shoot that guy?
Yeah, how's that guy?
She can damage the enemies? I wonder if this goes, this hallway doesn't go on forever, does it? Or...
It sure doesn't, and once she gets to the end, she turns around and goes back.
Amazing.
Been there, done that.
I was just wondering how many little guys I can get out. How many more little guys you got, Anne?
These ones look empty.
I feel like
Yeah,
they
those ones are
stopped
empty.
spawning because you have so many. Oh, nope,
wait,
there
oh,
they go.
There's some more.
Definitely did not just watch them pop into existence.
Yeah.
The power of the Series X. The little guy tuckered himself out. Aw. Oh yeah, that's the end there. Yeah. Beat
There
me
are
up.
still levers for her to pull, though.
Oh.
Just for funsies.
You know, I wonder if you're still regenerating once you get under 50% here, too.
Oh no. Let me see what we got. 15!
15.
We're getting close.
Oh.
We're almost there. Where's her ammo coming from? It's part of her character model.
It's in her sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
yay!
Good for her.
Oh yeah, so you could
She
technically
deserves
pause
it.
during that cutscene there and still go to your statistics screen.
Oh, I didn't even try it.
I think you could still do
Oh,
it
here we
here.
go.
Did I wake you, Cunningham?
Yeah,
No.
Yep. it tells
that
you
is a
your
different time.
Well.
So you could literally just do that. That might
So
be
this
a
is-
case for the leaderboard.
Please,
so
I don't want.
This is the opening cutscene, but instead of Murphy being in jail, it's Anne, and now Murphy's a prison guard.
Huh? To tell you the truth, I'm sort of sorry to see you go.
Yeah, but this also makes Murphy Sewell, which makes Murphy even more of a piece of crap than he was.
Open 302B
Right.
transfer.
He looks so awkward in that outfit.
And that's Silent Hill Downpour.
Hooray! Wait.
Downpour.
Corn song? Is it playing?
Yeah, it's playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a special song.
A
No, they
special
use the
song.
same song on every ending, don't they?
Oh,
They sure do.
No.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah, there's
song.
no special song. Yeah.
Well, there is a special song for the surprise ending.
Oh, that's true.
Oh man, was there any more last minute donations?
No, come on, chat. Maybe
No,
there
this
will
is
be.
Corn.
It is corn.
Davis. Yeah. Well, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out and donating and volunteering. It's been a really
Thank
fun
you.
event this weekend. Yeah.
It's
We
a
raised
lot of
lot
fun.
Of money. Yeah. Thanks, Schwumbly, for commentating and hanging out, watching this game again.
Yeah.
Noticing the little cop car toy. It's like there's always some like new stupid little detail. I don't know. Guess I'll
My song!
Everything's gonna get muted.
That's true, that's true.
Everything's muted.
That's true. This is an
Oh, I guess
Unreal
I should have
game.
said when I didn't call time. Time. Oh man. But yeah, so that was Silent Hill Downpour. You can find me maybe playing Downpour in a few hours at twitch.tv/UmbrellaJill. And Schmumbly, you got anything you want to plug?
No, not really. Thanks for having me
Come
here.
on.
Always a
little
blast to see
plug.
some Downpour.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't
Thanks
been live in
for
like 3
hosting.
weeks. I'm not plugging anything.
Yeah? Nice.
Thank you for doing
hosting
this.
me.
This was so much fun. Thank you.
Yep, so that's gonna be it from us. Did you want to plug anything last minute, May?
Oh, I stream sometimes on CrabbabyVT. Oh wait, if you want more Downpour, it's my turn now.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be learning the run.
The torch is getting passed down.
Yes, well now you've got the crash course just now, so.
I took notes. I honestly took notes.
Yeah, we have notes.
I know
I have
all.
like a notepad file a mile long.
Yes, I love a good notebook.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's been it from us. Stick around for the raid. Thanks everybody again for hanging out.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun. It's a really good charity, a really good cause, so it's really nice to do something good. So we'll see y'all next year. Stick around for the raid. Thank you. Bye
Bye bye. Good night. Oh, the song.
bye.